Hello student, I am Sumidna of your math teacher. So in your series 2 syllabus, there are one chapter that is trigonometrical ratio. So that's why today we will discuss over a chapter trigonometrical ratio. So before we are starting this chapter trigonometry, so first we are try to know that what is the definition of trigonometry. So trigonometry is which that is deals the measurement of angle and side of a triangle. It is mean that by using that angle and side of a triangle, we have find out the ratio of this angle and sides. So the word trigonometry can also derive from three Greek roots, that is trio. That is tria means thrice or three, and next part is gona. Gonia means an angle and metron means measurement. So by using a triangle, side and angle, we can solve the sums over this chapter. So before we are starting this chapter, we are trying to understood that when we are start this chapter, that is one triangle is needed, and one major thing is that one angle should be 90 degree, and there are two angles, that is A and B, that is acute angle. Acute angle means the angle whose value is less than 90 degree. So now that's why we are draw a right angle triangle. One angle is 90 degree and other two angle is less than 90. So if we write down like this way, that is angle C is equal to 90 degree. Now there have some name, that is sine, cosec, cos, sec, tan, cot. So in this triangle there have three sides. These three sides have three different names. So how will you give this name? So if we are consider the angle A, if we are consider that angle A, that is that opposite of this angle is called perpendicular. And opposite of 90 degree is called hypotenuse. And adjacent side of perpendicular, that is AC, is called base. Okay, this is the main thing of this chapter, which one is perpendicular, which one is base, which one is hypotenuse. So very easy thing is that which angle you will consider, that opposite be the perpendicular, and opposite of 90 is called hypotenuse, and the adjacent side of perpendicular is called base. So now there are six angle has there, that is sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. So since we are considered that angle A, so we write down sine A. So sine A, so sine have specific ratio, that is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So we write down short form perpendicular by hypotenuse. And cos A, that is base by hypotenuse, that is B by H. And tan A, it is perpendicular by base. So y is opposite of y, that side is opposite of side cosec. So cosec is the inverse of sine, that is hypotenuse by perpendicular. Sec A is opposite of cos, that is hypotenuse by base, and cot A is equal to opposite of perpendicular by base by perpendicular. So why this name is sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, and cot? Because it is not in your syllabus why this name is given. Some Greek scientists are invent these chapters and they are giving this name, and by using this relation they are find out that ratio, that is perpendicular by hypotenuse, perpendicular by base, and perpendicular by base. So this angle is, if this angle remain constant, if we increase the length of the sides, the ratio remains same. So it is not in your syllabus. You try to understood that what is sin theta, cos theta, and tan theta. It is the basic thing of your syllabus. So suppose if we consider that the angle sin theta, sin A is equal to 5 by 12. It is not mean that the exact value of perpendicular is 5. Okay, and exact value of hypotenuse is 12. it is the ratio. So first we are consider that exact length. What exact length? If we are consider that the length of perpendicular according to angle A, what is the perpendicular? BC. BC is the perpendicular. So we are consider that length of BC be 5x. It is we are consider and always put a unit. Unit without any unit, that 5x has no meaning. And hypotenuse, length of hypotenuse, that is AB, and this one is 12x, put unit. So now look at that, that is hypotenuse and perpendicular is given, but base is not given. By using Pythagoras theorem, we will find out the value of AC. So how will you solve this this chapter sums? I will give one example. First you try to understand this ratio. This ratio is the main thing of this chapter. If you remind this formula in your mind, so there are no problem to solve this sum in this chapter. So now I will wrap this board. So there I write down one question. Okay, I will write down one example. In a right angle triangle, if the angle A is acute and tan A is equal to 5 by 12, find the remaining trigonometrical ratio. So first we will write down one right angle triangle, draw one right angle triangle. So since there have tan A is given, so we will write down here A, and this one is B and this one is C. One angle must be 90 degrees. So now angle A, opposite of angle A is perpendicular, and corresponding of this perpendicular is base, and opposite of 90 degrees is hypotenuse. So since there are tan theta is given, tan theta means we will know that perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is 5 and base is 12, but it is not exact value. So we are considered that the length of BC be 5x unit and length of AB. Why BC? BC is the perpendicular opposite of angle A, and AB is the base and it is 12. So we will find out the other side, that is hypotenuse. How will you find out that hypotenuse? There are one formula, you know that it is Pythagoras theorem. We all know that it is Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. So now we put the value of perpendicular and base. So it will be 169x square. Now square root of this value. Square root of 169x is 13x. Why it is not negative? Because it is the length, so they have no negative value. So respect to these values, we have find out sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. How will you find out sine? Sine means what? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. So what is perpendicular? That is BC. So BC is 5x and hypotenuse is AC. So put it here 13x. So x will be cancelled. It is 5 by 13. Similarly cosec. Cosec means base by hypotenuse. It is AB by AC. So it is 12x by 13x. That is 12 by 13. And tan. Tan means tan is already given. That is 5 by 12. So no need to find out. So now previously discussed that the opposite of inverse of sine is what? Cosec. So no need to do it calculation. You can directly write down this value. So sine A is equal to 5 by 13. So cosec A is equal to 13 by 5. Cos is opposite of sec, so it is 13 by 12, and tan is opposite of cot, so 12 by 5. So by using this triangular ratio, we have find out all the ratio of these angles. So I think that I hope that all of you understood this trigonometrical first part, that is how to find out sine, cos, tan, cot, cosec and sec. So if you have any problem, you can send in our WhatsApp group, or I will gradually complete your exercise. If you have any problem, so again I will tell you that you send in WhatsApp group. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you.